And we are live. Dreams, Goals, Building a Life on Purpose with Curtis. Built for More episode 2. Why not? Let's see if I can
Thanks for
put this.
having me, Matt.
Yes,
Thanks
sir.
for
Of course. Yeah, your background changed a bit, hey?
yeah, dude. I couldn't do that 70s sheet cloth one more
Yeah,
time.
no,
That
that
was
looks sweet.
brutal.
Manifest and create.
Yeah, yeah. It was a sporadic morning setting it all up.
Yeah. Here, why? I'm hearing twice. I'm hearing myself twice here. Give me a second. Okay, one sec. Can I hear myself now? No. Oh no.
The joys of live streaming.
Crazy. Yeah, it's actually kind of trippy because I hear myself right now
Yeah.
twice.
Are you hearing yourself through YouTube as well or something?
Oh, that's probably what it is. That's exactly what it is. There we go. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Perfect. Now we're talking.
Okay, beauty.
All right. Yep. So first, I want to hear what have you been working on? What since our last time have you been working in order to continue growing with your, towards the goals and the dreams?
Same as always, man. It's that system doing those 6 things every single day. But mostly it's been grinding out those videos, dude. It's been a hustle, but they're getting better, man.
Yeah.
Like some of my videos would take me like, I think one took me like 7 weeks to make, and like my last one I did in a weekend. Like film one day, edit another. Like it's cool to see the progress,
Getting
man.
faster.
Getting faster.
And do you feel like you're following more of like a path like with your videos? Like
Yeah, it definitely seems less sporadic. Like in the beginning, I was okay with it because it was just like trying out a whole
yeah,
bunch of different things and seeing what I liked and whatnot. But now, like, yeah, following a path and trying to like, well, you're still carving it out too, right? You don't know your unique character until you've done it enough times. But
yeah,
I think
yeah.
I think it's coming together.
And
Yeah.
where do you think yeah, like what would be like your main theme that you're kind of working on with your videos? Like what avenue do you think you're going down with your YouTube channel?
Oh man, at the end of the day, it's everything growth. It's everything to like make your life just like a little bit better. So I focus in on money and universal laws and like personal development, but like at the end of the day, you smash them all together, and it's just making your life a little bit better, and speaking some truth and keeping it real and watching like a real person really do a real thing. um, a little bit of humor, a little bit of entertainment. You get to see a
Yeah,
cat once in a while, like
yeah, yeah.
good things.
And like your style's unique because it's not necessarily like I don't like I almost say like more artistic. Like
Okay.
yours are very creative, like almost like stories. Would you say like you like in the past some of your videos were like you would have like short films almost, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Like some of your videos are definitely very creative, like
yeah,
unique in that sense.
yeah,
What
yeah.
makes you interested in that like type of filming?
Well, I can think of one, and it was one I did coming up on a year ago, and it was kind of based on like the Alice in Wonderland
Mm,
movies, where you go down into like, or in the movie she goes down into the rabbit hole and she discovers this whole new world, and then she has some adventures and she finds her way out. And I took that concept and I did the same thing, but it was all in your mind, it was all in your mental, the idea of like almost going insane and being trapped in your own mind and then finding a way out. And like, I don't know, I was having fun. I thought it was a super dope idea, and it was fitting to that time in my life
yep,
too, because that's
yep.
how I really felt. Like I really felt like a little fucking loopy, right?
Mm, mm.
Um, I don't know. I think, as I said, man, this whole thing has just been like yes, I want to make money off of it, and like I want this to be my life and my purpose and all of that. But like at the end of the day, like this shit just helps me, you know, like it gives me purpose and something to do and something to throw my energy at, you know.
Yeah.
So I think that's definitely where the artistic side of it comes through, is like you really do. You get a little bit of Curtis with every bit of content.
Have you always been creative?
My mom would tell me yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All the drawing, like your drawing and everything with your thumbnails too.
Oh yeah, dude. Fucking like, I remember trying to start a company in grade 4. It was called Mixed Creations. You can tell I have a theme, hey?
Interesting creations, yeah.
And it was just like, I don't know, we were drawing like little monsters or something like that, and then we started doing like little comic books, and they were just horrible, right? Just awful, but I don't know. And then we were doing videos. I would just do homemade videos when I was in like middle school, and then I met a buddy who was, I've known him for like over a decade now, but he was big into filming, and so we would actually have pretty big sets. We'd have like a dozen people, and we'd go back to my place or into the woods, and we'd film something, and like it was just so much fun. It was such an energy to be around people, and everyone's working on a creative idea, and weeks later you see the end result. It was just, it's magnificent.
What were you filming with? Like an old iPhone or something, or
way back then? God, who knows? I remember my videos were on like an iPad.
okay.
And I think they're all deleted off of YouTube now, so you can't.
Yeah, that's funny with in regards to like deleted stuff. It's like some of my old videos, I just like locked them because they're like just super cringy. But some people say like you should just leave them open just so that you can see where you've come from. But
oh, totally, dude. I feel the same way with like some of my shit, like the shit I'm posting now. Like I'm cringing as I'm currently like filming, editing, and uploading. I'm like, man, this is not great, but like I'm gonna post it anyways.
That's it.
Like, you gotta.
Do you still find it weird to hear your own voice, or are you past that point?
I think I'm past that point.
Okay.
I think I'm past that point. But like definitely definitely took some like balls to like say what I wanted to say and like post that on the internet and be like, man, like people are gonna see that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, it's interesting. It's like it's one of those things that I think a lot of people want to do, or people have like, because everybody consumes content every day for the most part. So we're like, not necessarily that we idolize people who do it. I don't know if that's the right word, but like, obviously a lot of people are doing it.
Yeah.
Like, probably a lot more people would want to do it, but it's just scary putting yourself out there.
Oh, it is, dude.
Like even putting this link as to like live on the Instagram page, it's like, random people are going to see it. If anybody's watching, one viewer, there you go. But it's
thank you, one viewer.
Yeah, thank you. I don't know who you are. You might be, who knows? But it's one of those things that I know that I want to be doing it.
Yeah.
But you constantly just fight yourself, like, oh, like what are people thinking? Like, what if blah blah blah, all these fears.
Yeah.
But it's like it's what I want to be doing. Oh, there we go. Siobhan says hi. Hi, Siobhan. And it's just like they say, if that's what you want to be doing, if that's what you want to do is like make YouTube videos and you want to be a creator, that's what you got to do.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's hard though. It's like that battle. Literally every single time I'm trying to create content or want to make videos or something, that is something that, like, why I think we've talked a little bit about this in the past, but it's like there's that space of just like what's the word I'm kind of looking for? Fear. I don't know if it's like fear of putting yourself out there, or like why do we care so much? Why do we care what people think? Why do we
So there's a quote, and I might butcher it, but it went something like, when you're 16 years old, you care what everyone thinks about you. When you're 40 years old, you stop caring what other people think of you. And when you're 60 years old, you realize no one gave a fuck to begin with.
Yeah, it's probably. I think I've heard something similar.
Everyone's so concentrated on themselves, anyways. No one really cares, man.
Yeah, it's Yeah, but yeah, we just get hit with that fear. I do anyways, for sure.
Yeah.
Like you see these guys who are doing YouTube videos every day, and it's funny. I heard something yesterday. I've heard this in the past that oftentimes, like sometimes people who are I don't want to say like everybody's a little different, but like some people just don't care. Some people don't even have the not the capacity, but to even like think about, oh, what do people wonder? Like they just do it because they just want to do it, and they just like don't even care. And usually they end up growing. Like they say, oftentimes a lot of successful people aren't even the brightest. They just like didn't even think about it. They didn't even overthink any of that stuff, and they just went for it. And they don't care about. They don't worry about, oh, what if this doesn't work out? They just don't even think about that. And it's
Well, I mean that makes sense. Like you think about how much you could overthink something, right? Like being caught up in the details, and as you said, like getting nervous around people and judgment, and like, oh, I can't do this, I'm not good enough. But like somebody who doesn't even think that way, well, now they're just making solid steps towards their goal. They're not in their own way limiting themselves.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah, that's just like the one, like sometimes I wish like somebody could just like tap me on the head with a magic wand and just like erase all those like fears and like all the questioning we do of ourselves, like all the videos that we want to be making, but like you sit there and you analyze, oh, but I don't want to be doing it like that, or that's probably not good enough, or like it's that's one of my biggest struggles.
Okay. Do you have an example of like a video you wanted to do and then like talked yourself out of doing it?
So it's interesting. So a lot of times I've had some results in the past that I'm pretty grateful for.
Yeah.
That I have made money online, but then there's other people who've made more money online. So it's like, is my information that I know valid enough to teach other people?
Yeah.
So let's just say like the Amazon influencer program.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't even get approved. A lot of people have a hard time just getting approved.
Yeah, for sure.
You have to have either a certain amount of like your social media has to be a certain amount of followers, or like engagement has to be there. So a lot of people don't even get past that point. I got past that point and I did make a decent amount of money. But there's other people who do the amount of money that I made in total, they do that in a month.
Yeah, right.
And it's like, oh, then am I valid enough to actually show these people how to do this thing? I think so. And then I hear people say, as long as you're one chapter ahead of somebody, you have the ability of teaching somebody something.
Yeah, totally.
But it's
well, I would think like okay, like yeah, you're not making as much as the next guy, but like man, like most people aren't making any money. Like most people are at the start line. I remember hearing something on a podcast, and so this dude on his YouTube video or something, he was making a video for how to how to grow your channel past like like 10,000 subscribers or 100,000 subscribers, how to like blow it up from there. And like it didn't really do that well with content and engagement, views and all this. And then like he started going through the comments and he realized like, well, most people hadn't even started a YouTube channel. And so like I think like when you're comparing yourself to like the big dogs who are doing better, like most people, like they haven't even started.
Right.
They're like the fact that you're making money, like me, like when I met you and heard that you were making money online and through side hustles, I'm like, holy fucking shit, no way. Like someone's doing this, like that's fucking so crazy, man. So like, and like I'm a person who's going like after this shit. So I think most people are in that boat, like man, how do you just get started? Making it to that first dollar.
I wonder, it's got to be like a lack of like, I like thinking, but sometimes I think deep, and like my brother and I will talk about this. Like everything, I think a lot of stuff stems from our childhood, right? Maybe how we were raised, or like the beliefs that we were given, or like the, our surroundings. Yeah. So like there's obviously some type of, we were talking to a friend yesterday, and she's actually like a counselor. Okay. And she's just a friend of ours, but she's talking about how like, yeah, you got to learn. And I think it obviously takes practice, but you got to be, you got to be able to sit with yourself and actually realize that, like, man, you did this, and like be proud of yourself and actually give yourself, praise.
Yeah,
But it can be hard to actually like do that to yourself and like feel that all the time.
yeah.
So I think that's one of like, yeah. Do you struggle with that, or are you pretty like, do you not overthink all that stuff? One second, I'm gonna let my dog in. She keeps scratching at the door. Come on, Anna.
My cat's doing the same thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Keeps scratching, but there we go. Yeah, like you not over like everybody's got their own things, and I think that's an interesting one. So whenever you talk about,
I definitely have my days. We all have our days, right? Like, I think for the most part, actually, it's funny enough. I was talking to Anita about this last night, and I was joking. I'm like, man, I should just go on that live stream and just be like, dude, just listen to Eminem, man, and then just walk out of the stream. But the idea was like I started listening to this rapper at like 10 years old, and like all of his shit is all about like going at something like aggressively and giving it everything you've got, and being bigger than the money and fame, and you're doing it for a purpose and for respect, and like most importantly, like just being persistent and never giving up, and just like giving everything you've got to give, like this kind of like hardcore energy, and like drilling that into my head from like a young age, and for like a decade and a half now continuing to listen to it. Like, those are affirmations, right? You're building that shit into your head, like okay, well, fuck you all, like I can do this shit,
yeah,
I think that definitely had a huge play on it. And like now it makes sense too, with like all the books I read. It's like dude, like you are the outcome of your thoughts. Like, you are what you think.
yeah, big
If you're
time.
constantly feeding yourself like I can do it, man, I don't care what you're doing. Like, okay, well, how can I do a little bit better? How can I improve? Like that starts to become your default thought loop, right? And so, as I said, everyone has their bad days, and I definitely do too. Like, most of the time, I feel like I'm not cocky, just like confident, because like I feel that I've earned my stripes to a degree. But then you wake up on the wrong side of the bed some mornings, and you're like, fuck my life, I suck.
But I guess that's when we got to just do it anyways.
Yeah, totally, man.
Like it's and that's why like just even being able to chat with you is like,
Yeah,
we obviously have both similar mindsets,
yeah,
and it actually kind of keeps me accountable. And
yeah. Good.
like yesterday, I went to the gym for the first time in a while.
Hey, dude, that's fucking so
Yeah,
sick.
to start hitting that those things that move you forward, right? And like,
Yeah,
a lot of people who are entrepreneurs, it's not just about being able to sit at your computer and like just working hard and creating content. Like, I got to take care of my body too.
yeah,
And it's
dude.
been like a goal and a dream of mine. Like, it's been that one of those things that I've always wanted,
Yeah,
is to, be 200 pounds, just solid, just built. Like,
yeah,
it'd be sick.
yeah,
Because right off the bat, whenever you see a guy who's built and, that's discipline, you can literally tell the guy's disciplined, right?
totally.
And I think, I don't know if you like, would you agree that the fact that you're pretty consistent, right? I believe you're pretty consistent with like calisthenics and like stuff like that, right?
Yeah, definitely.
That I would think that goes over into other areas of your life as well. Like,
Yeah,
that's discipline. You're training your brain, and your brain is everything. Like,
yeah,
did you
100%.
notice that?
Yeah, 100%. I think we touched on that last video too. It's like what you do in one aspect of your life, like translate over into other aspects. And yeah, it's totally it's discipline, and it's training your brain to like keep going and keep pushing, and fight through the pain, and delayed gratification. Like, yeah, and right now it sucks, like putting in the work either at the gym or on the computer, like it sucks, but when you have a shredded six pack in your own company that's bringing in money, like, well, okay, well, now it was worth it, right?
Yeah.
And so I definitely do. I think Tony Robbins talks a lot about biochemistry, and so that's like the
Mm,
way you hold yourself and the way you move is like directly correlated to your brain, to your mental.
yeah.
So like yeah, when you go into the gym and you get some oxygen going and some adrenaline, and you're pumping the blood around, and you're looking good, feeling good. You got a pump like that like shoots right into your brain, right?
Mm,
And then you take that energy with you the rest of the day too, right?
mm. That's yeah. I think yeah, that's yeah, it's obviously true. I'm wondering if depending on like I feel like sometimes I can be consistent with certain things and like with our mindset, depending on how we look at it, it can either uh work for you or not. So like say going to the gym before it was obviously I just wanted to get it'd be sick to get huge. I used to be super skinny. I used to be
Okay.
like 150 pounds, but
Yeah.
maybe now like I'm wondering if I have to change the way I'm looking at it so that I can actually stay consistent in the gym.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
it should be because I care so much about like entrepreneurship and I want to be able to have my own business and just that's the goal.
Yeah.
And maybe I need to look at the gym in the sense of it's just part of what a whole bunch of other entrepreneurs do.
Yeah.
And if they're doing it, it's obviously working. And
Yeah.
if I love entrepreneurship so much, I should probably have that one key in my arsenal of, like you said, those 6 things.
Yeah.
Is that part of your 6 things or no?
Working out. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
100%. Yeah,
it is. Yeah.
100%. So there was something I read in a book, and it was I think it was You Are a Badass. I'm pretty sure
Mm,
it's the book. I could be wrong, but so she was talking about how she was a cigarette smoker and how she wanted to quit, and like something huge for her was like planting in her mind and fully accepting it as the truth, and it became the truth that she is not a smoker. She is not that type of person, because you start to relate your identity to certain things, right? So
mm,
for her, being a smoker, well, that's what she was known for. That's who she was at social gatherings. That was a part of her life. But when she changed it to like, I am literally not that person, then the cigarettes stopped becoming so appealing. And so I think it's the same with the gym, that people try going to the gym and they try keeping up streaks and they try losing weight or gaining
mm,
weight or benching a certain amount, and they're like so hyper fixated on that number. And when they slip up, which is inevitable, it's life, like it's going to happen, they get demotivated and they completely give it up. But like if you build into your mind that I'm the type of person who's healthy and works out,
yeah.
exercises, who goes to the gym, it doesn't matter if you missed a day and then you miss 3 more, because like in your mind you're going crazy because you're like, man, I'm the type of person who works out, so like fuck it, I can't get to the gym, I'm gonna drop down and do 100 push-ups because like
Yeah.
I'm the type of person who stays in shape, you
Does
know?
that can that be something that you unlock or like is that something that you work on and then it like becomes part of you? Like at what point do I
Yeah.
go from somebody who hasn't been like I have in the past,
Yeah.
but right now I don't go to the like I haven't been
Yeah.
except yesterday.
Yeah.
But like is there a point where like you now you know like yep, I'm the type of person that goes to the gym like from just consistently doing it and becomes the habit or is it like a decision and it just like clicks and it's like okay, that's the
Mm.
decision I've made, that's it, that's all, or is it something that's slowly built into you?
Well, I think like the more you do it, obviously it's like a self-feeding loop, right? Like the more you go to the gym, you're gonna see the proof that like, yeah, I'm the type of person who goes to the gym, right?
Mm,
Like the more you're physically there, the bigger your arms are getting, or the more toned your butt is getting, like you're going to be like, yeah, like clearly I'm the type of person who goes to the gym, you know, and you start talking about all of these things, I think they start like kind of backing themselves up, right? And so like definitely like putting in that work and letting time kind of show itself. I think it gets easier in the beginning. You just got to fucking lie to yourself,
yeah.
like
uh,
like straight out of the gate, like, yeah, I'm the type of person who goes to the gym. Well, no, you're fucking not, but like keep telling yourself that, because
yeah.
subconscious mind if like something is repeated to it enough, it will accept it as true.
Yeah.
Right? And once your subconscious accepts it as true, you start moving and making certain decisions subconsciously. And that's what manifesting is, right? Manifesting is internal to external. So like if you don't go to the gym, you tell yourself, I'm the type of person who goes to the gym. You do what you can every single day. And as we talked about like last video, you make it as like frictionless as possible. So okay, like maybe not a gym membership, maybe just like, you know, when I get home from work or before bed or in the morning, like whenever's like the most convenient, you just do some push-ups and then go look at yourself in the mirror and be like hell yeah, you know?
Yeah.
And just kind of keep building on this and keep telling yourself this and keep doing your push-ups and then like, okay, well now it's been a week, like shit, I've been doing push-ups for a week. I guess okay, that's pretty cool. And then okay, maybe I do get a gym membership. And now you've been going to the gym for a month and it's like shit, I really am the type of person who does this. Now you're eating healthier and you know, other aspects of your life are doing well and now like you have momentum behind you. You're not trying to fight old habits because now you've built it into who you are.
Yeah.
So in short, lie to yourself.
Lie to myself.
and then like follow through with those lies and they become a truth.
I am the person who goes to the gym. I go to the gym. I go to it. I do it.
You did. That's the thing. You like legitimately did. Yeah. And like I've seen your fridge, dude. It's very healthy. It's very clean. And like Siobhan definitely helps with that. Yeah. But like you were now a healthy person who goes to the gym.
Yeah.
And now just keep it up.
One thing that I think I'm gonna try and use that as like is I've always told myself, and I'm gonna stop telling myself, is like, but I've never had the appetite in the past. Like I've never had the appetite. Like I've just never been all that much of a hungry person. Yeah, so I've always had a hard time actually eating the amount of calories I need in order to like hit those like 3,000 or 3,300 calories a day or whatever. Yeah. I could survive off 1,000, man.
I know. I'm like, the same way, dude. I know.
But is that just something we're telling ourselves? You know what I mean? Like, is that just a reoccurring belief that I've been telling myself for years? It might have been true in the past, and it might be true right now. Yeah. But you know, people do it. People push past that, and like, you know, it's kind of like when people say, you know, when people say like they get sick or something, like, oh, the doc says I've got like 3 weeks to, you know, and then they just believe that and they take that as the truth.
Yeah, totally.
Like thoughts, like Tony Robbins, like thoughts are just absolutely humongous.
Yeah, totally.
So that's probably something I got to stop doing, is telling myself that.
Well, yeah, it's like you're telling yourself this. And so something I noticed too is like, you know, there'd be days where like my brain is foggy and I'm feeling tired. And then I started telling myself that, right? I'm like, man, like I feel like shit right now. And it's like, so then I started switching. I'm like when I feel like shit and I'm like catching myself saying like I don't feel great, I tell myself, man, I have never felt better and I have never been more energetic. And like it's a lie at first, and then it becomes like, okay, like yeah, no, I can, you know, get off the couch. I can do a little bit more, and like yeah, you start like you're super careful what you tell yourself and what you feed yourself. And I can totally relate with the appetite thing, man, too, because like naturally, like I don't care to eat. If I didn't have to eat, I totally wouldn't. I just don't care for it. But like if I want to put on weight, then I got to eat more. So you got to like build that into the habit of like, okay, like it's time to eat because you know, whatever reason I'm hungry.
It's kind of crazy though, whenever you like the amount, say if you have to actually hit those like calorie goals, how much you have to act like you're realizing that you're eating like 5 times a day.
I know. Well, and like it's like obviously genetics play into that. So some people like are just naturally bigger dudes, and like I think as you were saying, like you were down to $150. I think I'm sitting at like $160 right now, like not where I want to be, right? So like yeah, like people who have fast metabolisms, like yeah, you gotta fucking eat a shit ton, man.
Yeah. Like And it's weird. Like, I look back sometimes at certain moments in life where we like went hard at something
Yeah,
and you
yeah,
got quite a bit of results,
yeah,
and then you kind of laid off because I've done that so many times. Like I went crazy at something, and
yeah,
then you actually saw results, and then you kind of back off a bit instead of like hitting doubling down. Because yeah, like I used to be, high school, probably like 150, and then out of high school I got to like 160, and then I
yeah.
worked out like crazy and eating, and then I got to 170,
Oh
and
wow,
then now I'm at like 180, 182,
nice.
and the goal would be I think 200 would be
Yeah,
sick.
I know. Yeah,
200 would be sick because it's like you're just like a built dude.
yeah, yeah, totally.
I think it'd be I think that's the goal. I don't know
Yeah,
how long do you think it could take for 20 pounds?
20 pounds. Oh fuck,
Yeah,
that wouldn't take long. 3 months.
really.
Well, you gotta shock your system. So like I still am, maybe not as much, but like I was huge into bodybuilding. So like back in high school, I think I maxed out at like 9, 10 meals a day, like just disgusting, right? But like,
What?
dude, oh, dude, I was so fucking determined to be 200 by the time I graduated high school, and so like when I
Wow.
started the journey, um, I think at like I don't know 14, I was like a buck 35 or something, and by the time I finished, I was like I think one night I weighed in at like 189. I'm like, dude, I'm gonna fucking do this. And then I don't think I did because like eating 10 meals a day, I think I peaked because your body gets used to whatever you do, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So, but I think like if you're eating like a standard 3 meals a day, the bodybuilding principle was like every 10 days or so, or 2 weeks, or kind of somewhere in there, you would add on another meal a day because
Holy,
your body will slowly get used to what you're doing, right? So if
I
you're eating
see.
three meals a day, well then now you bump it up to 4, 2 weeks later 5, and then 6, 7, and like all you're going to do is like now you have literally more energy and calories. You're going to literally bulk up.
You were just eating in the middle of math class or what?
Oh, dude, social studies, gym class, woodworking, fucking everywhere, dude. I would eat on the way to school, back from school. Literally, as soon as I got to school, I would sit down, open up my eggs, and start fucking shoveling, dude.
Was that the thing where you just like chomping down eggs or what?
Oh, and the shitty thing was, is I was like a terrible cook back then. I didn't know the ratio to rice was 2 to 1. Water to rice. I thought it was 1 to 1. So my rice was like very, very stale.
Oh,
Like I didn't know how to cook chicken, so it was just tough, and like the fucking veggies, like it was fucking disgusting, man. But I was so determined. I would just shovel that shit, and
so
so
how long did you go hard at that for? Like how long did you keep that up for?
I think it was probably 5 years that I was like
Wow.
ridiculously determined and like on that kind of bulking mindset for probably like 3. Like I think I was eating like roughly 8 meals a day for probably like 3-ish years or something.
Holy smokes.
Dude, it was my life, man, and like nothing got in the way of that. Like I would skip school so that I could go and work out, or so that I could sleep longer from recovering from the gym, or so that I could like make a better protein shake in the morning. My poor fucking teachers having to deal with that shit.
That's funny.
But dude, if I had entered like a bodybuilding competition at 14, I probably would have won, because who else is doing that at 14?
Yeah, that's pretty wild.
Yeah.
That's wild.
But like, I guess like tying this back in, like fucking the more you put into anything, the more you get out, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And like it was like, okay, like I want to be in good shape. So you start eating, and then you eat more, and you eat healthier, and you go to the gym more, and like you get more and more into this.
Yeah.
So dude, if you want to put on 20 pounds, you can totally do it, man.
Huh.
3 months. I'm challenging you. No,
Oh,
it's not
shit.
even. It's not
Three
even.
months seems wild. I was thinking like a year, dude.
Fuck no. It's not even. It's not even 20 pounds. You said you were 182. It's 18.
I vary between like 180,
Yeah.
182. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Like I think everyone fluctuates like 10-ish pounds
Yeah.
in water weight. You know.
Because I have been on the consistently with the maybe like a month. Oh, yeah, about a month ago. I started with like my classic protein shake
Yeah, yeah,
with the banana and the peanut butter, and so that right there is probably like 1,000 calories plus like whatever I eat.
yeah.
So
No, dude, I think you could totally like shock your body, right?
huh.
Because you've been probably consistent with the same amount of food. And
Yeah, yeah.
all of a sudden you hit like a spike,
Mm,
how many calories you're intaking, you know?
I see. Yeah, and okay, all right, all right. I'm writing down 200 pounds. What you say 3? I don't think it, dude. 3 months is just crazy.
No,
How
man.
much?
Why?
I don't. Is that possible? Is that like physically possible? Like,
Hell yeah, that's
are we
possible.
talking muscle? Or are we just talking like mass? Like, what are we talking here?
Well, that depends on how much you go to the gym.
But like, can 20 pounds of actual muscle be grown in 3 months?
Why not?
I don't know. Is there like a limit as to how fast your muscle can grow?
No, fuck no. The more you put in, the more you get out of anything.
Okay.
Yeah, like you ever
What would that be? That would be like, so 20 pounds, 3 months. That's 60, 70, 90 days. Where's my calculator here? So 20 pounds divided by 90.2 pounds per day. Let's ask ChatGPT, shall we?
Okay, all right, let's do it.
Is gaining 20 pounds of muscle possible in 3 months? Oh, we lost him. Building 20 pounds of pure muscle in 3 months is extremely rare and usually only possible under very specific conditions. ChatGPT, you don't know what you're talking about. Okay, well, we can do it. It's possible. Your camera die on you?
Yeah. We're back.
There we go.
Oh, there's that terrible quality.
It's all good, man. What was the other one? You had 2 different cameras or what?
Yeah, so I got my camera, and so I had it in streaming.
Yeah.
But like the port where I plug it in to stream
Yeah.
is also the port where I charge it. So like I think I got to choose between one or the other.
It doesn't charge while streaming?
I guess not. I thought it did.
Oh, do you have like a legit camera?
Yeah.
Oh, I've seen people have like those it's a plug-in and it goes where the battery is, but it's like wired and then you have a streaming. That's interesting.
Yeah, no, I'll have to look into that because I like the quality much better.
Yeah, yeah. The I just use my phone and I just plug in my phone and
Really?
then I have it plugged into my computer.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if that's something are you just using like your webcam on your laptop then?
Well, right now I am, yeah,
Yeah.
but it looks terrible.
That's all right. Episode 2, we can learn from our mistakes.
Dude, by episode 10, this shit's gonna be so fucking bougie.
We're just gonna have like full-on studios, hey? That's funny. Okay, so yeah, it said 20 pounds is doable. It says 5 to 8 pounds of muscle, a little bit of water weight, and then 7 to 10 pounds of fat. But mass is mass, and it doesn't have to be all muscle. It's all good. It doesn't have to be. So,
Well,
all right, let's see what we can do. We're at 182. What are we right now? October, November, December, January,
26th,
February.
October 26th. That'd be January
December,
January
January.
26th.
All right. How about by February 29th? Give me 4 months.
Okay.
Which is well, there is no 29th, but 28th would be my birthday.
Okay, yeah.
I, Matthew LeBrun, pledge to be 200 pounds by my birthday.
Okay. And how are you gonna do this?
I'm gonna eat a lot more.
Yeah.
Like, and I need to be like actually attentive as to when I'm eating. Like right now, I haven't eaten breakfast, and
Yeah.
like I feel obviously I could eat, but I just I usually don't because I'm just not that hungry. But
Yeah.
I gotta just do those meals.
Yeah. Yeah.
Eat the meals.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have any goals? What are your? Are we pledging? What are we doing here, Curtis?
Oh,
Can't just be me. Can't just be me doing this.
True.
Unless that's not even part of your goals, and that's all fine. You don't have to. It's just been one of mine forever, man.
Oh no, I know. I hear you. It's been one of mine. I fucking hate being skinny, dude. It sucks ass.
Do we both try and hit an extra 20?
You know, I'm thinking it. I'm thinking it. Okay, February 28th.
Yeah.
Shit, I got like 40 pounds to go. That's fucked up.
No, well, it didn't have to be two. I'm just saying 20 each.
Okay, I can do 20.
You just blow past me. That'd be funny. That'd be impressive.
Hop on a trend cycle.
Do what you gotta do.
Okay. Okay, sure. Let's put on 20 pounds.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? 4 months. November, December, January, February. Okay, so that's 5 pounds a month. Okay, that makes sense. That's doable.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's very doable, I think.
Yeah, I mean, the second half of that, I'm just gonna be sitting in a classroom anyways, not burning any calories. So like,
yeah, you're back in school, man. You nervous?
No.
You pass all your classes without any problems? Not like, were you pretty solid?
No, I normally have a mental breakdown the first week.
Yeah, same. Yeah.
And I quit, and then I'm right back at it the very next day. So I'm like, I'm kind of just expecting that this year. And so like I won't lie, like the first few years, you know, it was like first day of class, I'm like nervous. I'm like, oh my fucking God, like am I in like middle school? Like what are you doing being nervous? Like you're a fucking adult. But no, this one I can honestly say I'm not even close to nervous, because every year has just gotten better. And like last year was like honestly such a good experience, because I had some mental shifts, and like I genuinely had fun and enjoyed it, and it was actually my best year. And like I'm excited to make this upcoming year even better. So no,
are we talking just electrical, or are we talking life in general?
Oh, all around. Yeah. 100%.
You've hit different mental beliefs, or did you just gain confidence through certain things, or what?
Well, so when we went to Indonesia, I was so sure that I was going to like find some sort of answer, or have some like sort of mental shift, or like grow myself when I was over in Bali. Like I was so sure of it, like I could fucking feel it. And like the entire like 4 or 5 weeks that we were there, like I didn't really feel it. Like I didn't have any big moment. There was nothing there. And I was kind of like, what the fuck? And then like funny enough, it was as soon as we came back home that it hit. And like that was my big moment, because like I had been away from Western society and my life in Canada, and everything associated, for like 5 weeks. And so like the shock of coming back to it was like, holy shit. Right. It was wild, just because over there they live so differently, right? They're so crammed together. They're definitely like a third world country. You know, they're super positive though, right? They're so happy. They're so much happier than we are. And like, I don't know, I had a huge mental shift, and it was like it really hit me for the first time that like you get out of life and out of the universe like exactly what you put into it. And so when I went to like electrical school, like my first 2 years, I was like, man, like this is gonna be shit. Like I fucking hate school. I hate math. I always have. I think this is dumb. You know, I'm a tradesman. I don't need to be doing this. And so like I put so much negativity into it, thinking I'm gonna have a bad year. And like, well, guess what? I ended up having a bad year. So when I went into third year, I'm like so aware of like you get out what you put in. So I'm like, man, like I'm gonna have my best year I've ever had. Like my goal is to make friends and to have fun and to like pass my class. And so like that was the intention I put in. And that's exactly what I got back out.
Mm.
Right. And so like I'm like that idea skyrocketed for me, and it makes so much sense. Like you get what you give.
You know, and I think like the mindset that you have is obviously like I think we have similar beliefs and like with manifesting and thoughts are everything, right? Like
Yeah.
thoughts are almost like it's pretty powerful. I find it interesting when I talk to people or you just have conversations with regular like we're both in the trades, we're both electricians.
Yeah.
But even just like that's something that I notice super hard in the trades. It's not my kind of people.
Yeah.
For the most part, it's not my kind of people, man.
Yeah.
And I've had to it's who I am, so like it comes out regardless,
Yeah.
but I end up talking to people and they don't even think that they could go live another life. Like
Yeah.
they just think that this is it.
Yeah.
That
Totally.
working these 8, 9 hour days every day,
Yeah.
5 days a week
Yeah.
till you're 60 is
Yeah.
like what it's all about.
I know.
And
I know.
it's crazy. It's not, I shouldn't say well, it's kind of crazy, but like it's
It's
wild.
it's
And then
it's so close-minded.
why do you think we have like were we just like I don't know sprinkled a little something on our head when we were born, or is it through the information that we've taken in, the people we've spoken to, or
Oh, actually,
are you
okay.
just
So my last video that I made was all on perception and all how we have our own different like lenses and our own different
yeah
filters that we
yeah
put on. And so like a lot of it stems from childhood and what your parents taught you and all the beliefs and the ideas that were spewed onto you and shit, but also like what you consumed, what you listened to, what videos you watched, all this and like what you chose to believe. And so I go on in the video being like, well, like real isn't real. Like real does not actually exist. Like the world just is, and it's us who puts emotion behind things and thoughts and feelings and actions behind all these things. But like none of it is actually real. We just
mm,
filter everything in life with our own bias and our own characteristics and like our own experiences, right? And so, like, all of these people who have grown up and are, full grown adult men being like, the 9 to 5 is the only way and it sucks ass, but like, I got to pay my bills. Well, like, that's because they're surrounded by those thoughts 24/7 and they grew up on those thoughts, whether they knew it or not. Their parents and the people growing up in their childhood were like planting those ideas in their head.
mm,
But like clearly people make money in other ways, a wide variety of
yeah
other ways. And so like it's straight up just fucking ignorance, but it's like it's a coping mechanism because like
yeah
this
uh,
is real, this is my life, this is what's possible, and everything else is fantasy.
yeah
And that's the way that they can like they can justify, and like it's a mental mechanism too, like that keeps them safe, because you're safe when things are familiar. But it's horseshit. It really is. It's all horseshit.
it,
Yeah.
yeah it's I don't understand like I get it but I don't like I just like I'm great. I have to remind myself that I'm grateful that I have a job and like I have to be great. Like I have to put out gratitude and feel gratitude for having a job that brings me money,
Yeah.
a decent job.
Yeah.
But that's one of the things that just like I think about every single day at work, which it can be kind of bad, but I don't know. I think I know one day it's absolutely gonna
Yeah.
I'll be able to do what I want to do for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
But it's the fact that I'm just not okay with being an electrician
Yeah.
for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
Like I just don't want to. Like I literally, when people ask, like I couldn't care less. That's me personally.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
could not care less about being an electrician.
Yeah.
Couldn't care less.
Yeah.
Couldn't care. If somebody said, Matt, you're gonna get to create content for the rest of your life, starting tomorrow, I just need you to not show up to work. I'd do it. Like, and then, but it's, and I get reminders, like there's a guy at work. You never know someone's situation. And again, you got to be grateful. And I am grateful, and it's not to look down at them.
Yeah, of
This
course.
guy, he's got to be pushing like 75 maybe.
Oh, wow.
And it's like, everybody's situation is different. I have no idea what kind of situation he's in.
Yeah.
But it's like, man, you did that for your whole life.
Yeah, dude.
Like, I have this like, like, man, how sick will it be when we just get to do this for, helping people?
That's the thing. It's not when we get to, we already are. Like we are already living that life. It's just we're in that transition phase. We're swapping, and like
I gotta change that part. I gotta change that,
right? Because like that's a mental thing. Fuck, when I finally get there, when I'm finally a content creator, when I'm finally rich, when I'm finally,
you're so right. You're so right, dude.
And it's like, nah, man, like look at us. Look how we're spending our time. Like right now, in this moment, I am filled. My room, my life is filled full of screens and cameras and lights and talking to a person who's going after this shit. Like we are already those people.
True. I like it. All right. Yeah. I have to change that.
And like the not accepting the electrical as part of your life, and like not being around, wanting to be around those people and like not associating with them. Like man, that's your biggest strength, because like that isn't you. Like this is you. Like what we're doing right now, like this is you. So like the fact that you don't like it and you hate it, and most importantly that you're fucking doing something about it, that's a strength, man. That's your biggest strength.
That's an interesting thought.
Question for you. Do you ever felt like an outsider? Like you're just like, here's like the group in high school and like you're over here,
High school, yeah, because a lot of the guys in my high school, they all played. So I moved, right? I moved quite a bit growing up.
Yeah.
And so I went to high school with people that I didn't go to elementary school with.
Okay, yeah.
So all those guys had already built bonds. They're all friends. They all had been playing hockey together for years.
Yeah.
So I moved to Ontario for grade 7.
Okay.
So although I was like, I'd hang out with them and stuff, I was never like I never quite was there. Like I didn't have that, like hockey was a huge thing in our town.
Yeah.
And everybody was like really good at hockey. Everybody played hockey. I ended up joining it, but I joined it pretty late. So I was absolute crap. But so I never felt that like connection with like people a whole lot.
Yeah. Okay.
I wouldn't say I was an outsider, but now as I'm older, there is not many people who think like you and I. In the real world.
Yeah.
Or at least we're in the trades. I think it's one of the rarest things.
Yeah.
So that right there, especially in my last company. So I don't know if I told you, I started a new company last week.
Okay. Oh, wow. Okay.
And shorter hours. So before I was doing 10-hour days, now I'm doing 8.6.
Okay.
And it's technically part of CLAC, which is like a bit of a union kind of thing.
Okay. Neat.
But these people are just a little bit nicer, a little more respectful.
Yeah.
Like BC, when I was like in BC, everybody was pretty chill, man.
Yeah.
Alberta's a different animal. And it's like, it is not my people, man.
Yeah.
A lot of people political, like in the trades, people speak out about like relationships and how it's useless, and everybody ends up divorced, and I got divorced, and like I just don't like being around it.
Yeah. So
that way you do feel like an outside, like
I
guess outside. I don't know the definition of an outsider exactly. Like I don't feel like one of them to that extent. Like there's no way I'm gonna go start talking about my dreams and aspirations and like I would love to try and convince. I used to try and do that, convince people that everything's like it's possible, man. Like you can do it.
Yeah.
But you just get hit with excuses. I make excuses too, but like you just hear guys' excuses all day, and it's just like, yeah, there's no real. Why am I pouring a lot of my energy into trying to convince people where, ironically, I should probably just be doing those things more efficiently in my own life?
Yeah.
Easy to talk about. It's easy to tell people to do these things, but it's hard to actually do it yourself.
Yeah.
So when it comes to like an outsider, I would say just like, yeah, there's not many people that I could connect with that can talk like this. And still, I'm trying to find, not currently trying to find, I should do, but having a group. Why this is really powerful is that we're weekly just be able to talk the way we want to talk and talking about our dreams and goals, and we actually understand each other.
Yeah.
But to even have that in like a physical standpoint, like maybe a group in the city who are also entrepreneurs and business people, like that's, you're the average of the 5 people who hang around. And if I'm hanging out around with freaking Peter, who's 75, and freaking Mike, who's 50, and they all hate their electrical jobs, and you know what I mean? Like,
oh, dude, I hear you.
Yeah. How about you?
Well, I know exactly what you mean. I totally get it with the trades things too. And I know exactly what you mean when you're like I think I'm a fairly optimistic guy and like see the positive in things and all that good shit. And like, yeah, I've definitely been there where like you know you're pointing out the positive or how something could be improved, and all you hear is fucking excuses and blah 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 blah. And it's like, oh my fucking god, dude, like you suck. You know. So I definitely hear that, and I agree. Like you don't sink your time into something that's not going to pay off. That's just sucking at your energy. But I also think you never like waver who you are. So if you're the type of person who's like positive and always sees the positive and always talks about his goals and aspirations, because that's like where your mind is, like you never give that up, right? And so like I totally get, because I'm the same way. I don't sink time into people who aren't worth my time, but like I would never give up my own mental train of thought of like seeing the positive in something, because like your energy and the way you go about life is not worth bringing me down, you know? As for like the outsider thing, 100%. And like not in like, but not in a bad way, right? Like I was never bullied, because no one fucks with the gym kid, right? So like, yeah, like an outsider, but only in the best way, because I saw all these people going to class, being in their social groups, and doing their thing, and like everyone was on the same path. You know, you go to school, you find your little niche, you find your career, you follow orders, you listen to the teacher, you listen to your boss, whatever it is, you be a good little boy and you go about your way. Where I'm like, nah, I'm gonna walk out of the classroom now. Nah, I'm not showing up. Nah, I'm done here. I quit. You know, like just always focusing in on like my own shit, because like the gym was literally more important than a school grade. You know, when my first job I ever had, I think it was day 2. I asked to go down to part-time because my time was more important than being there. And like I've kept that up for like my entire life, right? Where I've figured out a way to do 4 days a week or go halftime, or, you know, I've talked about doing weeks on or weeks off, like just finding a way to like protect my time and like my own goals and aspirations. So like, yeah, using that outsider thing, and like truly I felt it, like, man, like I do not belong here. Like I am like bigger than this. I'm like not trying to be like egotistical and saying that like I'm better than you. It's just like I just felt like I straight up did not belong there. And so
you valued your time,
dude. I just, yeah, man. Well, like the worst thing in life that's going to happen, that could ever happen, whenever you're going after anything in life, whenever any choice you make, the absolute worst thing that's going to happen, that could happen, is you die. And that's going to happen regardless,
Yep.
you know?
Yep.
So like I would rather have like peace in my soul, knowing that I tried at something and went for it, than like conformed and gave up, you know? So, and I think all of that led to this because like I was pretty introverted in public school, you know. I had my friends and I'm very grateful for them. But like I think all of that led to like, man, I don't want to be around people for the rest of my life. Like I want to make money like on my own. And so like, you know, doing shit on the computer definitely seemed like an idea, you know. Could control my own time, didn't have to be around people if I didn't want to be.
Yep.
You know, I'm past that introvert point now. Like I like people now. I see the value in them. I like being social and all this. Um, it's funny. It all works out how it's supposed to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you kind of like a little switch?
Yeah.
So right now, when it comes to like say side hustles or trying to make money outside of the 9 to 5,
Yeah.
is there anything that you're specifically kind of learning or trying to get better at, or is it specifically just the YouTube? Are you, yeah, kind of where are you at with that?
Okay. So on that topic, yeah, definitely. So the Amazon overstock pallet, that was super cool. Just a boost of confidence, really, just to like go out, try something, be profitable at it, be successful at it. That was like a huge mental thing. But now it's like, okay, where do I want to sink my time for like maximum results? Because like, yes, that worked. Um, but like as I said, that was more of like a mental thing. So it's like, okay, now how can I trade the least amount of energy for the most amount of results? So I think I'm definitely honing in on the YouTube and on like the stock market. So like I'm not a day trader. I'm not watching the market every day, but I am like slowly building my skill set when it comes to like my portfolio and my knowledge there. And like it gets better every time I do it, right? I learn a little bit more. I'm more happy with it. Um, so I think those two will definitely be like my main money makers. Will be my portfolio, the stock market, and my own company that I'm trying to build off of YouTube. Um, yeah, I think that'll really be the big ones. Um, and I mean, I like doing both of them as it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
One thing I would like, just because I've been dabbling in it, and I got to share with what I've been dabbling so that you can maybe, if you were to try it, is
yeah,
you should do a little bit of research into selling a digital product that is in your niche. So something that you can that solves a specific problem,
yeah,
whether it's a mindset thing, maybe, or maybe it's like a belief, how to break these beliefs, like something that is right up your alley
yeah,
that you can focus on building once,
yeah,
and you can update it, but just have something. It's just a little extra something that you could have in your description of your videos.
yeah, yeah,
You can mention at the between your videos, in the middle of your videos, like
yeah,
if you guys are interested, like maybe taking it to the next level, and you're struggling with, those blockages of your mind, like
yeah,
I
yeah,
did create a PDF. Check it out in the description, and it's
yeah,
just something that you have that maybe once every 3 months somebody purchases it or something. It's at least something that you built that as people grow to know you and watch your videos and like you
yeah,
have something to offer. A lot
yeah,
of the videos that I've been watching, they say you probably don't feel like, again, I'm preaching to probably myself, but like you might not feel like you have enough to maybe give, or like you don't know enough, but chances are you're one chapter ahead of somebody else.
yeah,
And
true.
if you were to create a PDF guide or a course or something in regards to what you know,
Yeah, yeah,
and you just have that in your description of your YouTube videos,
yeah,
and you sell it for 27 bucks or 17 bucks, it is something. Now you're making your videos, again, you say you want to create it as a business.
yeah,
So
yeah,
your videos grow, but to have a business, you need money for the mission, right?
Yeah, yeah,
And advertising dollars is just one method, but to
yeah,
actually have something in that description, a little product that you created that's
yeah,
digital,
yeah,
not physical. You don't have to worry about shipping times. You don't have to wait on the product showing up broken.
yeah,
But it's
yeah,
just something valuable,
yeah,
even if you're just collecting emails,
yeah,
like a free PDF guide, but you're collecting emails. And when you collect emails, those are people who signed up for you and what you're providing, and then one day you're going to be able to actually maybe send them an email about a product that you're actually selling and you're making
yeah,
money. It's
yeah,
just like another layer
yeah,
to growing your business.
yeah,
An email list is everything.
yeah,
YouTube could get shut down tomorrow. Instagram hypothetically could get shut down tomorrow, but your email list is your email list, and you
huh,
can always. It's huge. It's really big, and that's kind of like the digital marketing. Is that kind of what I'm learning
yeah,
at the moment and diving in is having a product that and making content around it, just
yeah,
like you're doing.
yeah,
But you're making it's a circle. It's you create content about your niche.
yeah,
You then provide a possible product that they can pay for or that they can buy to help them solves a very specific problem,
yeah,
and then you make content about it again, and it's just like you grow as you're doing what you love, but you have something that has the potential of making you money.
yeah, yeah. Wow. How do you how do you grow an email list? How do you even start that? Because I've heard you mention that before, and I've heard it around, but I've no idea. I've never looked
Yeah.
into it. How do
So
you do that?
there's something called that I'm using. I've done websites. I've done a lot of different things,
Yeah.
but there's something called Stan Store,
Okay.
STAN store dot. I think it's .com.
Yeah.
Let's see what is it called. Yes. Yeah, I can send it to you. But essentially, it's giving you a platform to sell products, sell a course, and it's like a link. If you go on my Instagram,
Yeah.
pull out your phone if you can,
Yeah. Sure.
and it'll give you a good example.
Okay.
It's giving creators a place where they can sell stuff. They can again gain emails, and you'll see that my first thing is like a free how to build income online. So the Matt built Instagram page.
Matt built.
There should be a little link.
I found you. Yeah. Stan Store. Okay.
So then, do you see like the Freedom Framework?
Yeah. How to
Well,
build
now
it.
you see my Amazon
Yeah.
Influencer Blueprint
Yeah.
and the WTF30. So, for example, that Freedom, that's a free guide on just explaining what or explaining what digital marketing is. So
Okay.
it's
Yeah.
it's something free. It's something of value. It's actually pretty
Yeah.
sweet.
Yeah.
So you can put in your name and then you put in your email,
Interesting.
right?
Yeah.
And then that is me collecting an email of somebody who's interested in the
Uh,
niche that I'm in. So you're providing something free,
yeah. Yeah.
and then I get your email.
Yeah.
And so it's actually a pretty sweet thing. Like if you actually did it just for like as an example,
Yeah.
it'll show you. Hopefully, it'll get sent to your email.
You're in. Okay. So then go to my email. Matt Belt. Fuck me. Look at that. Here is your download for, and there's like 20 PNGs.
Yeah. So then you can. It actually explains. It's actually a good read. Like I would actually go through it,
Yeah. Yeah.
and it kind of just explains to you. So that right there, boom, I was able to get your email.
Interesting.
So people get people's emails all day long, but
Yeah.
it's by providing something of free value.
Yeah.
It's called a lead magnet,
Huh.
and you're giving something of free value to get somebody's email.
Yeah.
And then later on, if you when you create an actual product, you can then send them these emails through Stan Store, by the way. And Stan Store it's a monthly subscription. I think it's like $29, but it's for $29 a month, I think it is. It's like you can have your own platform where you can sell stuff, where you can, I'm currently filming a course actually,
Yeah.
and I'll be able to sell it on my store.
Yeah.
And by creating content through Instagram, through YouTube, through Threads, which is like the TikTok for Instagram,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
can get eyeballs onto your store, and people will buy stuff from people that they trust. And through your YouTube videos, you have a niche, and then you create maybe a little digital product, or you can just buy a digital product,
Yeah.
somebody else's, that something called PLR, which is private label rights. It gives you the availability to just sell it as well. You have full rights of it. And if it's in the niche, maybe it has something to do with how to manifest stuff, or
Yeah. Yeah.
but you provide it for free if you want, just to get some emails, or it can even be a low ticket. It could be $5.
Yeah.
You just have it in your description, $5.
Yeah.
And that's a no-brainer for a lot of people. If they watch your video and they're actually really interested,
Yeah.
And that's just another layer for you to start building your business, for you to start making a little bit of money.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
No, and I mean, like I've definitely heard lots about like digital products, and like they're the best because they sell overnight, and yeah, you have no overhead. There's nothing physical to worry about, right? So when you're fast asleep, somebody's buying your shit, and you're making money. So it's definitely a neat path. Right now, I'm definitely focusing on getting to 100 subscribers.
Oh yeah.
Well, I think I got to like build a bit of an audience, and I think that's where I'm pushing my time and focus. But there definitely will be a time where like my energy shifts into something else. All right, so like yeah, totally. Like you got to be bringing in money. Like something has to fund this, right?
Money for the mission. Yep.
Money for the mission. Fund.
But yeah, like you said, we're all at different layers, and we're working on our own layer.
Yeah.
And continuously growing at the same time, but just at different points.
Okay, so here's a question I had for you. So I was talking with chat, and we were talking about like growing a YouTube page. And so, it was I had said that there's got to be a different philosophy from growing from like 100,000 subscribers to 1 million subscribers, and like 1,000 to 10,000, and 10,000 to 100,000.
Yeah.
Right? Like these all have to be like somewhat different techniques, right? And so I think you're at like 1,100 or something.
Yeah, almost 12. Or 1,100 probably.
Like for the second time on your second channel.
Yeah.
It's freaking nuts. But so like my question for you, kind of on topic with like most people probably haven't even started, is like how did you, or what advice would you have, or things along this nature, from 0 to 100, and then from 100 to 1,000? Because like maybe that's just me presuming, but like I feel that if I just came out with a page and I had all my digital products and I had merchandise and I put out like marketing, well, no one even knows who the fuck I am, and I definitely want to buy someone who's only got like 40 subscribers.
Right.
Like in your own personal experience.
Yeah.
What can you touch on there?
For me, you have to make your videos with intent.
Yeah.
From what I've learned is like you got to. I believe in like evergreen. I think it's really powerful. You can do viral stuff, or you can do evergreen. Yeah. Evergreen is something that's going to be searched over and over and over and over, and you're going to constantly get views.
Yeah.
Till the end of time or whatever, because it's like how to do this, how to build, how to make a Shopify store.
Yeah.
Like keywords that people are actually searching up.
Yeah.
Like I do research before I post my videos for the most part, not this most recent one because I just want to get the ball rolling, but they say do a little bit of research.
Yeah.
Right? It's like the prep for painting is more important than the painting itself.
True. And
it's like prepping for your YouTube video.
Yeah.
Making sure it's actually something that people are searching up. It's actually something that people care. It's not, if you're making a YouTube channel just because you want to be creative and you want to make yourself happy because you make YouTube videos, then do it. Yeah. But if you want to make a YouTube channel and you want to make it a business, you have to make videos that people actually give a fuck about.
Yeah.
You have to make stuff that people are actually wanting to watch.
Yeah, totally.
And so you can just doing a little bit of research. Google Trends is free.
Yeah,
There's
yeah,
little tools
yeah,
that kind of show you what's trending or how many searches per month this
yeah,
one keyword has.
yeah,
But
totally.
for me, it's like it's how to. I
Yeah,
love the how to stuff because you'll get continuous views. You might not get a ton of views.
yeah,
You're going to get continuous views. And
yeah,
that's where I did the how to build a camping platform for your SUV.
yeah,
I
yeah,
literally did that video specifically because I saw that what I was watching. What are they called? Media, Think Media,
yeah,
their
yeah,
YouTube channel. They're awesome. They teach everything about YouTube growth,
yeah,
and he was talking about evergreen and just making something that people are going to search.
yeah,
And I built that. I did that video, and keeps getting views to this day,
yeah. That's wild.
continuously making me money every single month.
That's crazy.
So if you want to try and get from 0 to 100, focus on, everybody's getting better. Like they say your first 100 videos are going to suck anyways.
Yeah,
You might as well just put them out there
yeah, totally.
and people are going to start following you. But also ask people, hey man, if you don't mind, would you hit that subscribe button?
Yeah,
Don't
yeah,
necessarily go your entire video not even mentioning it,
yeah,
because you'd be surprised, like by you actually saying it, people are
yeah.
like, oh yeah, sure. And they hit that subscribe button.
The call to action.
Call to actions, actually asking people to do the thing that you want them to do instead of just assuming that they're going to do it.
Okay. Because like in my own thought process, it's been like, okay, well, like I know the algorithms changed a little bit where it used to be like, the more views a video had and the bigger number of subscribers an account had, the more likely that content was to be pushed. And now it's like it's definitely more individualized to like, like what the viewer wants and what if that content's actually getting retention and all of this.
Yep.
Which is good because it gives us a fighting chance. But still, I had this idea then in my head, like, okay, like your first 100, like is probably not going to come from online. Like you need some momentum, you need some traction, and like it's one of those things that like the bigger you are, the bigger you can get, and the bigger you become, right? And so like I was like, my idea was, okay, well if I don't have an online presence, then I'm going to have to build it in the real world. And so I've been like handing out my QR code stickers, asking friends and family to subscribe, and like it's working, but like we're almost at 100. So then like did you notice anything different between the journey from 1 to 100 or 100 to 1,000? Or were you just completely fixated on like just put out?
Yeah, just trying to make the best video I can make.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
like I just had to make the best video I can make,
yeah,
and giving value to the people who'd be watching it, and
yeah,
actually making sure it's helpful.
yeah,
Um, I didn't go. We went different paths. I didn't tell anybody about my YouTube videos.
yeah, yeah.
Right. I went from 0 to 100 just by making videos.
Crazy.
I just started.
Yeah,
And they're rough, man. Maybe I don't know if I showed you, but one day I'll show you my first one. It's rough, and but you start, and like I could be wrong what I'm about to say, but it's just my opinion.
yeah, yeah,
By you, it's a good thing to have like those numbers, and it's like sure, it's nice to get a couple extra followers from like friends and family.
yeah,
But are they actually the audience
yeah.
that are interested in your content?
Totally, I know.
Right?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
if you just have dry subscribers
yeah,
who followed you this one time,
yeah,
but your content, they have maybe no interest,
yeah,
right? They'd rather be out watching watching soccer videos.
yeah,
But
totally.
by you creating content on YouTube, the people who actually want to be watching you and want to be following you
Yeah,
are gonna subscribe to you.
yeah,
You have to give content that is educational,
yeah,
maybe it's entertaining,
yeah,
helping people solving their problems,
yeah,
right? I watch videos based off of if it's going to help me for the most part, maybe help me create a better thumbnail, help
yeah,
me create a better landing page.
yeah,
It's all educational stuff that I watch.
yeah, yeah,
And so depending on, you know, it's you just got to try and create the best video that you can make
yeah,
for the audience that you're trying to provide to. If you want, I can. Hey, your thumbnails are actually getting pretty good here.
Mine?
Yeah.
Yeah, you like
Oh,
them?
do you want me to like so you know Mr. Beast?
I've vaguely heard the
So
name.
let's just say he's like the highest subscribed guy on YouTube.
Yeah.
But when he was younger, when they were first starting out, when he had only a couple hundred subscribers, him and his buddies every single day would talk. They would roast each other's channels. They would roast them because by roasting them, they would learn how to improve stuff. But they would like be deadly honest and like, "Okay, you should probably change this.
Interesting.
Maybe you could work on this." But
Yeah.
they would audit each other's channels.
Yeah.
So that they can both try and get better, and it would just multiply and multiply because they would consistently be trying to improve their channels, improve their videos, their thumbnails, their titles.
Yeah.
And by taking in that information,
Yeah.
and when someone's actually willing to be completely honest, most people like, your channel's fine. Oh, it's great. You're gonna make it. But to actually have somebody be honest with you and like be straight up is actually more useful than somebody just fucking lying to you.
Oh, totally.
So I'll give you a channel audit. You could roast mine if you want to. I'm not gonna roast, but I'm gonna give you positive criticism or criticism that I think would help.
Yeah, dude. I mean, 100%. Like, I don't want the fluffy shit. Like I want to know where to improve.
Okay, so right off the bat, I can tell something.
Okay.
And because you need to analyze. So I'm just on your homepage here.
Yeah.
In your last 5 videos, which video has the most? This is a perfect example, man. I love this.
Okay, so this might be a little skewed because I noticed that when I went and published a video because I had it set for like a timer or whatever.
Yep.
And when that video came out, I went and watched it, and the first like 10 seconds were all glitched. And like, oh, that fucking hurt because like the first 10 seconds are like the most important, right?
Yep.
And the dubbing was off and like something was skewed.
Yep.
And I found that on like 2 or 3 other videos. And so like I took them down and I re-edited them and I had to throw in like a 2-second filler in the beginning just so that like I figured it out and it's on YouTube's end, which fucking sucks. But so like I lost like the one video I posted was how to leave your 9 to 5 forever. And I could tell that one was gonna do good because like within 2 days it had like surpassed all my other shit. Yep. Like, holy crap, like this one's gonna do great. And then I found out it was glitched. And so I had to take it down. And then of course when you re-upload it, well, the people who have already seen it, they've already seen it. So it lost all of its momentum. So
but I'm gonna stop you there. But what do you notice in the your last 5 videos? What do you notice has the most views?
I know it's the same video.
It's the how-to.
Yeah.
You did how-to. People are searching up how-to. If I'm honest with you, people aren't searching up we all live in different worlds.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's the content in it is wicked, but you have to and no one's gonna watch it if they can't search it up.
Yeah, it's true.
You have to make titles that people are actually searching for. And it's a beautiful example. I love it because the one that you did do how-to, it has the most views.
Yeah.
Because people are actually searching that up.
True. That's so true. That's so true.
Like you have how to align with your universe energy for epic growth. People search how to leave 9 to 5 all the time.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So it's finding stuff that people are actually searching, and even like the length of your titles can matter as well.
Yeah.
I like you're actually really creative with your thumbnails. Like it's actually pretty sweet.
I know, like, and I think that's one of those things that comes with time too, because I'm realizing that too, because I used the how to align with the universe's energy for epic growth, blah 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 blah. I used Google Trends and I found like 5 of the top keywords. Like I put in like 24 words and I cross-reference to see what had the highest. And so that's what it came out with. And then I'm like, man, I wouldn't fucking read that title if I'm scrolling by. Like, that's way too long. That's way too many words, right? Yep. And so, like, I'm learning that, like, you got to keep your titles short and sweet. And as you said, SEO friendly, so search engine optimization friendly. I kind of like the little emojis. It makes them, like, a little bit funner. And then having your thumbnail, like having one focal point.
Yep.
one focal point and like nice contrasting colors so that it pops.
Yep.
And like, yeah, just trying to, like, a huge one for me was like remembering that when I build the thumbnail on my computer, it looks freaking great and I can put in all sorts of little details and cool little hidden features and
Yep.
it's cool. But when you're scrolling by on a phone, you don't see any of that.
100%. That's why I use Canva and I always zoom absolutely small, like the size of my phone, and I
Yeah,
see if it makes sense.
yeah,
Because if you add too much stuff, it's just too much.
yeah, totally.
Second thing I'm gonna
Yeah,
say about your videos.
yeah,
Again, the content and the information you've given it is gold,
yeah.
but you don't get to it fast enough.
Okay, yeah,
So when somebody looks up, like, yeah, like the content is actually good. The videos, but and I think it's because you're a creative guy, and I think yeah, like you got like a film, almost like you have an eye for film, or like you have an eye for like shots and stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, so that's perfect. So exactly. So your how to leave a 9 to 5, you got straight to it.
Yeah,
Right. People clicked on your video. They want Mr. Beast talks about if my videos how to get accepted to the Amazon influencer program.
yeah.
My first literal, as soon as you click on it, this is how you get approved for the Amazon influencer program. Let's get right into it.
Huh.
Because people get that instant satisfaction.
Yeah.
That's why they clicked on it. They're getting exactly what they asked for.
Have you noticed too, like when you're scrolling on your phone, and if you stay, like if you're scrolling by and you stay on a video for like 0.5
Yes.
seconds longer than you normally do, it starts playing.
Yep.
Well, so the idea behind that 9 to 5 video was like, yeah, getting right to the point, but also the subtitles. So when you're scrolling by and the video starts playing, it starts literally saying, if you clicked on this video, then you're
Dude, that's yeah.
and so that's why it pissed me off so much that YouTube fucked up my videos and I had to put in like a 2-second filler in the beginning of the video because like those first 2 seconds are crucial.
Huge. People are like, what the heck? And they'll leave.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Totally. So like
Well, it might be something with your editing though, because I haven't personally ran into that issue. So I don't know if it's like you're editing and then when you uploaded it, who knows?
No, so like I sat down with chat and we figured it out, and like it was most of my videos have been fine except for 3 of them, and it says like if you had heavy editing in the beginning that might alter it, because all I did was throw in like a PNG picture for 2 seconds, and
I
like
see that.
that fixed the problem. But like I've never run into it before.
What editing software do you use?
A free one called Caden Live. And so like I'm at the proper frame rate, and like I'm at all of that, and like we troubleshooted it down to like it's on YouTube's end. So I don't know, like I'll keep working at it and trying to figure out different things, because like
I would absolutely get rid of those first 2 seconds because people want to, right?
I know that's why it bugs me so much.
And then I would say start making videos or start making titles that are more about, honestly, I think so let's just say this, the one I'm looking at here. So yeah, you got the how to align. So we all live in different worlds. Man, ChatGPT is wicked. You probably ask. What would be a good one? Something with like how, like I love the how to. Or like, sometimes I go back and forth. Like sometimes it's a little bit more about the keywords, like easy Amazon influencer approval grow, like, or this was more for like the viral thing. I bought a $350 Amazon pallet to flip mystery boxes. But when I go back to the ones that constantly get me views, it's all my how-to videos.
Yeah.
It's all how to make thumbnails, how to resell Amazon pallets, how to film a review video for the Amazon influencer program. So I think these how-to things are definitely quite valuable to.
When I read that Think Media, I read their YouTube book, and they were saying like YouTube is a search engine, right? Like
100%, absolutely.
You can actually type in what it is you're looking for, right?
Yep, it's the largest search engine compared to Google. right?
Isn't
Like
it?
people are, yeah. So it's people are searching how to do stuff, how to, manifest, how to see the that's how you're gonna get consistent views, and by consistent views, you'll get more subscribers.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's that would be my tip for
Okay.
trying to make your videos 1% better, doing a little bit of pre-research,
Yeah.
work on a really good title, get
Yeah.
your thumbnail, and then post your video.
Yeah. Okay.
But I'm getting pretty hungry. I haven't eaten, and I got to gain 20 pounds in the next 4 months here.
Dude, I can't believe I fucking agreed to that. Because now if I don't do it, like, all of my shit has, like, lost its trust and reputation, so, like, I've, like, backed into a corner. I have to do this now.
I think we both 5 pounds a month is doable.
Oh, that's definitely doable. Yeah, it's definitely doable. Yeah. Yeah.
Right? And I think it'll be a learning lesson. It's like, man, we can do the things that we set our mind to,
Yeah. Yeah.
you
Totally.
know?
Well, and it's on the internet, and everyone's watching and judging you, so
Yeah, millions of people right now are watching. Millions of people made it to an hour and 30 seconds. Yeah, exactly. Maybe our dogs and our cats know, but
yeah, but when people 5 years from now,
yeah,
this video gets respliced up, where people come back and look at it, like,
yeah,
that's gonna be a huge thing, like sticking to your word and being consistent,
yep.
you know?
Let's get after it.
Okay,
All right, episode 2
number
in the
2.
books.
Alright,
All right, everybody. Until next time, peace out.
bye-bye.
Nice.